Oh, man, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. That's Fred Hammond, y'all. Hey, thank y'all for waking up with us, getting your praise on, and we thank God for allowing us to see another day, man. We got the one and only, ladies and gentlemen, Bishop Joseph Walker, the senior pastor of Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church, that won't let it fall, and we must fall. They wobble, but they don't fall down. Love it.
Hey.
Love it. That's a good word right there, man. And congratulations on your pastor's anniversary. I wish I could have been there. I ain't missing the next one now. I promise you.
I know that's right.
Yeah, and I'll be there with you soon, man. Thank you for that word this morning. Love you, Bishop.
Love you too, man.
Hey,
God bless y'all.
And let everybody know how you can be reached. I forgot.
That's all right. I want everybody to follow me at Joseph Walker 3. That's Joseph Walker the number 3 on Instagram. And let them know you were listening to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Love you, man. Here we go.
Love you too, sir.
Jason Nelson.
News headlines,
entertainment,
sports.
It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 13 minutes after the hour, y'all. Got your front page right here, Alfreda's. Good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Monday, April 28th. Here is what's going on in the news. Big news out of Potter's house in Dallas. After 30 years, Bishop T.D. Jakes is officially stepping back.
But I wanted to introduce to you your pastors.
He's passing the mic to his daughter, Sarah Jakes Roberts, and her husband. They'll take over as senior pastors later this year. This comes after Jakes suffered a massive heart attack while preaching last year. You remember that. Jakes will still be running his other ventures, like his real estate company and his foundation. Senate leader Chuck Schumer is coming for Donald Trump after claims that a U.S. citizen, a toddler, was deported with no due process. Now, Schumer says the administration is breaking the rule of law. The 2-year-old reportedly ended up in Honduras. Schumer says it's too early to talk about impeachment moves, but the heat is definitely on. Inflation is squeezing wallets hard. According to a new survey, half of Americans are swiping credit cards just to cover groceries. Even worse, 1 in 4 are using buy now, pay later plans just to eat. Financial experts say this could push even more households into serious debt. For information on these stories and more, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Now here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
3-point game. No timeouts for the Lakers. Reed guarding. Doncic looking. James, corner, Reeves, three-pointer. No good. Rebound McDaniels. It's over. The T-Wolves go up 3-1 in the series.
NBA playoffs, man, getting pretty intense in the first round. How about the Minnesota Timberwolves up 3-1 on the Los Angeles Lakers, man?
Man, I enjoyed that game, man. That ball, I was tired when they got to playing that game, Rock.
Come on,
but
Doc.
I tell you, man, I've been saying this for years. You cannot win the NBA Finals if you don't have a bench. LeBron them was on the whole. They starting 5 was on the floor too long. They didn't have no rest, and they dealing with young legs over here on the other side.
They the young legs called Anthony Edwards, that dog over there. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Hey, man, it finally happened. Colorado quarterback Shedeur Sanders was the 144th pick by the Cleveland Browns in the 5th round of the NFL draft over the weekend. Now, that was the good news. The bad news, kind of jacked up news, was Atlanta Falcons defensive coordinator Jeff Ulbrich's son, Jax Ulbrich, admitted to prank calling Shedeur during the 2nd round of the draft, pretending to be a representative for the New Orleans Saints, and told Shedeur they were going to draft him next with their next pick, and it was all a prank. He did come back and apologize for it on Instagram. But come on, man, how dirty?
He told him don't come outside.
Come on,
I'm just telling you. But he's scared. He apologizing and everything. They telling him do not come outside. They people are mad about that.
Yes, they are.
People out here really trying to do something to him.
Come on, man. It is what it is. There's a lot to unpack about that whole Shedeur Sanders draft anyways, man. So we'll get into it. That's my sports report right there. Bring it to Tat. Good morning. What you got coming up next? There it is. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Let's get it.
This is the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Y'all Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is about that time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it and start with these movies first. Ryan Coogler's vampire thriller Sinners brought in $45 million in its second weekend. The movie starring Michael B. Jordan brought in $48 million in its first weekend as well. So ticket sales only dropped 6%. This is especially impressive for horror flicks because they are known to fall sharply after the opening weekend. So congratulations to them. And Michael B. Jordan has a message for the fans who went to see the movie.
Listen, I'm speechless. I'm proud. I'm happy. I'm blown away by the outpour of love and support. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you to everybody who bought some popcorn, who bought a ticket, who got a babysitter, who pulled up and showed love to Sinners this past week. In the words of Cool, it's a full meal. And I'm blessed to be a part of it.
Oh, that's so nice. People don't usually do that, come and say thank you to all the fans and the people that bought popcorn. So that was pretty cool of him to do that. All right, y'all, moving on. Rihanna is such a big fan of rapper Glorilla that she picked her to be the brand ambassador for all 4 of the Fenty brands. Not just one, all 4. And while Glorilla was on the set doing her first photo shoot, Rihanna called to check in on her to make sure that everything was going okay. Here's what she had to say.
Boss checking in.
Hey, Riri.
You look gorgeous.
Thank you, Riri. You look gorgeous.
You look gorgeous.
Thank you. I appreciate you for having me. You know I love you. You know.
You having fun?
Yes, I'm having a blast.
If not, DM me because I'm gonna fire all them hoes.
Gotta love Glow, man. Glow.
Okay, she said, you know I lower you. I love that. All right, y'all. We're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. For more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media. So Brat. Hit us up now for them wake-up calls, though, at 866-9-RICKY. That's 866-9-RICKEY. And coming up next is Rock T's. Oh, Lord, the joke of the day. Rock T, is it going to be funny?
Let's get it popping. It's a marvelous Monday.
The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. Bless us, Lord. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Shout out Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it is about that time for Rock T's Joke of the Day. Let's go, Rock.
What crime was the cranky little baby guilty of?
What crime was the cranky baby guilty of?
Resisting arrest.
What?
Resisting arrest. Okay. Brat? Brickety tag?
I've heard that set up. I've heard that set up a different way.
Oh.
But it says what crime did the baby who didn't want to take a nap? What crime was he guilty of?
Don't try to
See, there you go.
Don't try
right
to
there.
remix
That's
my
what you
joke,
messed
man.
No. That's like explain it if the joke would have been better. So say it again.
Yeah, said the baby didn't want to take a nap. What crime was he guilty of? Resisting arrest.
Yes.
Yeah, it's all in the writing.
That's too easy, man.
It's all in the setup, right? You got to set it up right.
More now. I understand.
We understand it, but the joke's still bad, even though he explained it, and it's still a bad joke.
It's still a bad joke.
We have a better understanding of the bad joke. You feel me?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
See, the way you said it and the way he explained it, it's better.
Yeah.
What crime was the cranky baby guilty of?
What crime was the cranky baby guilty of? That don't make sense.
Even if you added, if you said, what crime did the cranky baby that didn't want to take a nap? You got to throw nap in there somewhere.
Exactly.
Because that sets up the punchline for resisting
That's the crux.
/rest. How about that? Punch
nap is the crux. The word nap or sleeping is the crux.
Yeah.
Now this boy done stayed up all night to tell that damn
it's all
joke.
good.
You got to knock it down.
See what, Gary?
I'm proud of my joke,
He stayed up
man.
all night to tell that joke, and y'all done knocked it down.
I'm proud of my joke, Gary.
Well, just punch yourself in the face to make up for it.
right, Special K, what you got coming up next?
Well, coming up next, we're going to learn you how to be a man. Man law violation, Monday.
Learn you.
Oh,
That's right. We're going to learn you.
You've been around somebody's grandmama. I'm going to learn you. I'm going to learn you. Oh, man, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I love that right there, man. Pete Rock, see a smooth reminisce, y'all. It's about that time for man law violation. Special K, good morning.
Hey, good morning. All right. So, here's what I need y'all to do. I need every male. That's right, every male. If you got a little bit of hair under your arms, whether you 12 or 14 or 11 or 10, and if you got a little bit of hair under your arms, I need you to listen up closely because I'm trying to learn you how to be a man. But to learn you how to be a man, all right? Man law violations. Here we go. A real man will never order a 4-piece nugget kids meal at Wendy's. Go ahead and get the 6-piece, damn it.
Wait a minute.
Suck it up.
What if
You don't get that. You can't eat
go in
that.
there
You
talking
can't eat
about you
that
want 4.
kids meal. I don't care what kind of diet you on.
Yeah.
4 nuggets.
I did go and had a bees yesterday and asked for 3 wings, and the chick kind of just looked at me.
Yeah, the hell eat 3 wings.
I had the bees be hidden. I don't give a damn. No, that's some good ass chicken.
But go on and order you a 4-piece.
Yeah, I should have went on and got 5, man, because everybody kind of looked at me when they bought them 3 wings over there.
Little bitty ass box of French fries. Come on. Hell is wrong with you? Speaking of fast food, a real man can never say that he can't drink McDonald's Sprite because it's too strong for his throat. That is the best Sprite on the planet, damn it.
Yes, sir.
That's Sprite stronger than tequila.
You got to handle it. You got to handle it.
That'll put some hair. That'll put some hair on your chest. If nothing else will. That's 5% Sprite and 95% jumper cable.
As a man, you can never blow at another grown man's eye to get an eyelash out.
No, sir.
You cannot.
No.
Did that even work? Is that just an old black people thing? Did that really work?
Something about it. Something about when your grandmama do it, it work.
Yeah, when your grandmama or your mama do it when y'all just got to church.
If she have a teeth in.
Because if she ain't got a teeth in, it's going to be a little moist blow. That blow going to have some moistness too. Anybody else mama ever lick her finger and lick her finger and wipe the little ash off the edge of your mouth?
Come on.
Yeah.
Up in school smelling like Raisin Bran.
Hey, Alfredus, how about this one? If you're in bed with a woman, you cannot, fellas, if you're in bed with a woman, now, all right, so the first part of it, you good. You can't bend your knees up and scooch up to be spooned by her.
What?
You can't bend your knees in the fetal position and scooch back to be spooned by her.
Meaning she's behind you, right?
You got to turn and face her.
Yeah.
Don't do that with your back to her.
Yeah, you got to be on the spooning side.
Yes,
you
sir.
can't be the spoonee. You got to be the spooner.
And I have some fire that make you.
Now, if you've been with her for a while, you can do it. Like, I can get away with it. Yeah. If you've been with her for a while, you can do it.
Still can't do it. I don't give a damn.
It ain't appropriate, but damn it, I can do it.
Man,
what she gonna do about it?
Go get
She
your
gonna do
teddy
leave? If your lady come up to you and say something wrong with her car, you obligated to go out there and look under the hood as if you might be able to figure out the problem, even if you don't know what the hell you're looking at.
Even if it's a Tesla.
Starbucks, what can I get started for you?
I want a double dragon chocolate mocha macchiato, a frappuccino.
Man, how in the hell do I know what the hell to say all of that?
A double dragon chocolate macchiato, frappuccino.
Double chocolate macchiato.
What kind of frappuccino?
A double dragon, double chico. You heard me?
Double chocolate.
Double chocolate.
Chocolate mocha frappuccino, macchiato.
Mocha papa chocolate chino macchiato.
A mocha frappuccino? Do you have a double chocolate chip mocha frappuccino or a regular mocha frappuccino?
What the hell is you? I mean, what are you saying? I don't know what you saying.
A frappuccino? That's our blended beverage?
No.
Okay, what's the drink that you want?
A chocolate frappuccino, man.
Chocolate frappuccino.
Okay, so you want like a chocolate milkshake, right?
No.
No.
A chocolate frappuccino.
A chocolate frappuccino.
Boy, look at you.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
Oh, man, that song's so hot, man. We love that song. And animals love that song, too. Now, it's about that time, Gary. Gary, how you feeling this morning, Gary?
Good. I'm feeling fine. I see how y'all feeling too. My Jesus, Lord. Oh, honey. Whatever. Anyway. Good morning. Good. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. We all know, y'all, unless you're living under a rock, honey, that Shedeur Sanders was selected by the Cleveland Browns, y'all, to be a part of the team. Well, a lot of people saying, no, honey, they're talking to Deion Sanders, and they telling him, honey, he needs to hush his mouth up, because if not, they say Shedeur might be going back home. Now, they're saying, first of all, we all know, y'all, they say based on historical data, less than 50% of the players, y'all, picked around Shedeur slide even make, honey, for the team. I mean, they don't make as much money as they could make, and they know he's not really making too much money, y'all. But they're saying, y'all, that they want Deion. They gave the family a warning. They said they want Deion to keep it cute and stay quiet about what happened on draft day. Now, they're saying that the vibe was clear. There's no drama, no discussion, and definitely no public rants about the draft or the Browns' treatment of Shedeur. Now, they say the implication, if Deion starts making too much noise, they say it could jeopardize Shedeur's already shaky shot at staying, y'all, on the team, y'all. And I think that's sad. Why that man can't talk? Why he can't say something about, he loved his son, they had a tape surfacing, I saw it, and I'm not even in all this sports madness, but saying that Deion Sanders made it very clear that if anybody went to the Browns, honey, it was crazy. And he definitely wanted his son to go there, but that's where his son wound up going.
He's a dad looking out for his son. Let me tell you something, man.
Is that what it is?
I just think he's passionate. Yeah.
Man, listen, if you're familiar with the Mannings, Peyton Manning and Eli Manning, their father, Archie Manning, made sure that Eli was going to wind up in New York as a New York Giant before he got drafted. He did the same thing, similar to what Deion was doing. He was telling the organizations, hey, here's where I want my son to play.
But why is it a problem when we do it?
Right. You already know.
Right.
We don't have the same luxury as our counterparts, first of all. So that's one of the reasons why. And they said Deion did it to a whole group of people. They're saying the Manning's guy only did it to one team, from what I read. So I don't know, but I know black folks can't do the same thing as our counterparts do, honey. This ain't nothing new. If that's the case, honey, half of black men wouldn't be in jail right now if they did the same thing what their counterparts did or what have you. They wouldn't have locked the doors on Oprah when she went to Hermes, honey. She's a billionaire because, honey.
Well, what about the people? Well, there's some people who say that some NFL folks who are saying that it's not a race thing, it's more of a talent thing, and it's more of a
he got the numbers. His numbers better than the quarterback that went before him.
If he played in the SEC, they're saying that if he played against a different level of talent, then his numbers would carry more weight.
Man, come on.
I'm just telling you what the other side is saying.
Lord. Come on, man.
I'm just telling you what the other side is saying.
And Eli was a what? Top 2 pick? Was Eli a top 2 pick?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Shedeur was not a top 10 pick, period.
If Shedeur was a Cam Newton, let's say, would we be having the same conversation?
Deion put that out there. Nobody else did. Deion put that out there.
Man, let me tell you something. Shedeur Sanders.
Put the pressure on Shedeur.
Shedeur Sanders, there was only one quarterback, in my opinion, this year in college football that could have been better than Shedeur, and that was Cam Ward. And he was the first overall pick. Other than that, at the quarterback position.
Is he a franchise quarterback? Yes
is
or no?
Shedeur a franchise quarterback? Yeah. That's
answer
hard.
the question. Yes or no?
I can't say that he is right now, but he's better than the 4 quarterbacks they picked before him outside of Cam Ward.
He's not better than Jalen Milroe.
But Ricky and Rock, is he on the level of a Cam Newton when Cam Newton came out of college?
I don't think so.
Okay, then that's franchise quarterback. So. That's what he's telling you. And
but see, y'all sitting up here arguing about this, but what y'all ain't talking about the fact that Juanita Bynum played Glorilla in the middle of church service.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did, Brat.
Yeah.
Yes, she did.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did, Brat.
No, she did.
Go to Thornton. I posted it. Go to my Facebook.
That's what y'all should be arguing about.
In the middle of church service, she played Glorilla.
No, she didn't.
Tell you can't praise God and then dance to this at the same time and played all the Glorilla.
Come on,
in the middle of church, she sure did.
Well, I just know we need to pray, honey. That's all.
You seen it, Gary?
I hadn't seen it yet, but I'm sure for the search in a second, honey.
You know what? She back on that. That's how she was getting attention before when they caught her dancing to Beyonce when she was talking about singing to Usher and all that. Then they showed her dancing to Beyonce. So maybe this is, to bring some more attention to the ministry or something.
But she played Glorilla, but didn't take the cuss words out of nothing.
And that's why we talked about it. This is how we get to talk about her.
Juanita Bynum versus Shedeur Sanders. Who got
Oh, you stupid.
Moving on then, child. Another celebrity news, y'all. Sean Diddy Combs, y'all, he has turned down a plea deal ahead of his sex trafficking trial, y'all, as his legal team argues that the disgraced music mogul is not a criminal. They're just saying, y'all, he is a swinger. That's what they said. He's just a swinger. Now, they said in the Rolling Stone report, y'all, that prosecutors asked Judge Aaron Sharon, honey, if he could, what's it? What's the word? A-L-L-O-C-U-T, Alaku?
Allocute? I don't know what you're saying.
Ain't nobody never seen that word before.
All right, baby. Look
Word
it
of
up,
the
honey,
week.
quicker. A-L-L, honey. O-C-U-T. Look that up, baby. Taylor, honey, you the smart one. Comes on the plea agreement. Essentially, y'all, meaning ask him in court and on the record if he understands the plea, honey, he was offered and rejected. Now, they're saying, y'all, they said that he would address the plea, y'all, at a hearing which is on Thursday, May the 1st, y'all. So mark y'all calendar for that. Now, they're saying that the exact details of the reported plea deal have not been released to the public. But, I mean, that is true. He could be a swinger. You know, because when you have those kind of parties, isn't that kind of like swinging? When everybody comes and, you know, do what you want to do and stuff, and you switch.
But only if you want to.
Really?
If you want to.
Really? Oh, it's like Skip to Malou? So, but anyway, they say Diddy's federal sex trafficking and racketeering trial is set to begin, y'all, on May the 5th, and the 55-year-old artist has pleaded not guilty to 5 criminal counts, y'all, including allegation of using his business empire to exploit women over 2 decades, y'all. Now, they're saying Diddy recently tried, y'all, to have his trial delayed by 2 months, but a judge denied the request, honey, stating there was sufficient time to prepare. What do you mean, baby?
A formal speech giving advice or a warning.
And it's pronounced allocute.
What's the pronunciation?
Allocute.
Oh,
allocute.
Oh, my God.
Well, that too, baby. Well, that was allocute, honey. All right. The color. We just going to pray that Diddy, you know, everything goes well with him, too, because I think by the time him and Shannon Sharp probably had the same trial close to it. I think somebody was saying, I thought they said his.
Who said it?
Oh, I think somebody had said that. I read it somewhere that was going to come around. All right, but anyway, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is milky lavender. On the high end, you say milky lavender, and on the low end, you say beautiful light mauve. Y'all, that's the color for the day. Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Good morning. This is Tasha calling from Charleston, South Carolina. I just want to wake up trending. It's his birthday. Happy birthday, trending.
Happy birthday.
Jackson, you have a good day. Y'all wake up, wake up, wake up.
Yo, this D. Jones from Louisville, Kentucky. I'm going to tell the whole city, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. This is Patricia Sanders from St. Louis, Missouri. I love your show. Good morning, you guys.
Jill Latham calling from Birmingham, Alabama. I want to wake up the pink ladies in New York City. Wake up, pink ladies. You already know what time it is.
Hey. What's yours? Cause we gon' let them know. We in Portland, wake up. In Charlotte, wake up. In Raleigh, wake up. Come on, wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on, Baltimore, wake up. In Nashville, wake up. Let's go. Indianapolis, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Oh,
remix.
Well, with that thing, boy.
Capital G, capital A, capital O, capital T. B-I-C-T-H.
Job. J-O-B.
E-L-G-S-E-S. Eagle!
It's time for Gary's Word of the Week.
And you know this, man.
E-L-G-E. Eagles.
Elgis.
Elgis. What did you say, Rob?
Elgises. The Philadelphia
Go, Gary. Go, Gary. Go, Gary.
All right, y'all, it is time to expand your vocabulary with the word of the week. Gary will give us a new definition and let us know how to use the word in a sentence. And Gary, take your time and let God use you this morning.
Thank you, Ricky. Yeah, this word, honey, the week for the word for the week is a real nice.
The week for the word. Come on, Gary.
Y'all be making me nervous, hell. So let me just get myself together, collect myself. All right, this week's word. This week's word is a big. Hey!
I believe
it's
in
a
you.
beautiful word, and the word for the week is anonymity.
Come on now.
Hey.
Wait a minute, he
Gary.
did it.
Got it?
I know you
Come on,
lying.
Gary.
Okay.
I know you lying.
Yeah, anonymity.
Spoke too soon.
Dang.
Damn it, man.
So close.
Anonymity.
Okay.
All right.
Anonymity.
Don't say it twice.
Yeah, so this word's week is anonymity. And it's a noun, and it's pronounced anonymity.
Nice.
Anonymity.
Yeah, anonymity.
Okay.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
Take your time, Gary.
Yeah, it'd be that second time.
Say it again, Gary.
Anonymity. Damn it, it's Nana.
Alien.
Anonymity. Is it anonymity?
No, you said it right the first.
Anonymity.
No.
What happened? Let's talk about what happened. Because it's a lot
I'm
to
breaking it
unpack
down
here.
in syllables. ANONYNMIT. Anonymity.
Okay.
You said it right.
That's
Stay
it.
right there. Stay right there. Don't move.
Don't move. Don't. Everybody be still. Be still. That's enough.
Okay.
Close it out, Special K. You go ahead and use it in the sentence. Don't let Gary say nothing else because we want to leave you on a high. Close it out, Special K. Come on.
Well, what's the definition?
No.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
Okay.
just read the rest of the script.
Okay.
Special K.
Oh, being able to exist in relative obscurity due to a lack of recognized, outstanding, or unmistakable features. Now,
Wait up. That went too fast.
oh, look, damn it.
Yeah, baby.
Being able to exist in relative obscurity due to a lack of recognized, outstanding, or unmistakable features.
Okay, what's the example, Gary?
Oh, God.
Here's
It's
an
okay.
example.
Give him a chance.
Due to my uniquely curious leg structure and facial appearance, it's difficult to travel in anonymity as Gary with the T.
Damn.
You didn't say it right. 'Cause I done got confused. I don't even know what it's supposed to be now at this point.
You lost me a leg structure.
Anonymity.
Anonymity.
Yes.
It means to be able to travel without being recognized.
Oh, yeah.
So,
You know how, like,
read
when
that
you get
sentence
in the
again.
wheelchair, Gary, at the airport? Yeah.
Yes, and people
Yeah,
know who I
Cincinnati
am.
Airport would never be the same.
Never.
We
Never.
would never be invited back to Cincinnati.
Oh, no.
The way you, Alfred, you should have saw him going through that airport in a wheelchair with them little skinny legs. And
Okay.
And a Louis Vuitton suitcase with no wheels on it.
And they won't send us no more chips.
Who made you that suitcase? Boomerang.
Yeah, you know, when he was making his couch, he had some left over, and he said, "Honey, he made me a little suitcase, honey." So I was very pleased with that. I like his couch, though. He got a nice Louis Vuitton couch.
Ooh, I don't know what Boomerang be getting that Louis Vuitton material from.
From Hancock's.
He had an old school suitcase with no wheels on it going through the airport in a wheelchair. Boy, we had to walk. We had to tell the wheelchair people, take him on up. We didn't want him walking with us. All right, that was good, man. Y'all heard it, the word of the week. I ain't going to say the word. I ain't going to even try to say it because I don't know which one it is at this point. Say it again, Special K.
Go on and give it a try, man. Anonymity.
Anonymity.
There you go.
Okay,
Don't say
now
it twice.
Now see if you can add that to your conversation this week, y'all. Appreciate that, Gary. More Rickey
You're
Smiley
welcome.
Morning Show coming up. All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Chicken and waffle mix going down with John Lyon on the ones and twos. Hey, what up, John?
I'm good, man. You just got big up everybody, man. A party with me all weekend long. You don't know if you're up on the grammar JAH Lion Sound.
JAH Lion Sound, man. Hey, happy Monday to you, John.
Yo, same to you, man. You don't know.
Hey, did you have a gig last night?
Yeah, man. Last night, I did a Donna Lounge in Atlanta, yo. Straight international vibes, man. Yo, the vibes
Man, I'm coming. I'm coming. I promise I'm coming.
I'm telling you, yo, section battles, I got you. Gonna be a vibe. I got you.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that. Bless on the where you at, man.
I'm still getting. I'm getting ready to come. I'm gonna be there tomorrow. I'm not gonna be there today because
You just said you was getting ready to come up here today. You just said. Look how you started off.
I've been celebrating all weekend because me and Sador Saunders, we've been celebrating together all weekend.
Man, don't do that. Don't do that one now.
Cause look, cause that's my play, cause like I relate. I'm so. It's just his story, just like my story. And
What
it
you
got
mean?
me real emotional right now.
What
Cause
you
he
mean?
had to wait to get dropped, just like I had to wait to get picked up by the Rickey Smiley morning show. And everybody had overlooked at me, and everybody was like, Black Tony, he ain't got what it takes to be on the radio. He ain't got what it takes to be no radio superstar. And they overlooked at me, Alfredo. And they said he ain't got what it takes.
What round did we pick you?
And then I finally got picked up right at the end. And they said, we going to bring you on. And look at me now, Saudi. I'm a superstar.
But you ain't showed up.
That's not the point. But the point is, I'm here. I made the team, Saudi.
Yeah, but
Not really, because
And
you
I
ain't came to work yet. You ain't got
yeah,
that-
Shador gonna show up. Shador is already in Cleveland. Where you at?
Hey, look, y'all worried about the details. This ain't about that. This is about the journey, Saudi. It's not even about the destination. It's about the journey.
What's the journey? What's the journey?
The journey is coming from the trap. When y'all met me, I was on the trap selling drugs. And I was stealing, and I was robbing, and I was doing all kind of things. And now look at me, Shawty. Look at me now, Shawty. I'm calling in every morning, not showing up.
I don't know if that's good, though.
Well, what was you doing last night?
Okay, that didn't go right. Okay.
Let me ask you
Look at me now.
Let me ask you something. What's that sandwich company? Because they got robbed last night. And I want to know, did you have anything to do with that? And you using that as an excuse? The bread. What was it?
I don't know that.
Damn.
It was what the name of that place is? The bread company. It's the bread company. Yo, well, you know, we always got.
You had nothing to do with that, did it?
We always jack them bread trucks. I still be jacking them bread trucks on the side. That's still a nice little hustle right there, boy. Especially with the tariff going on, folks be needing that bread.
Yeah, because I swear, you got something?
Yeah, y'all got some bread, bro. Fritas, you need some bread?
No,
I got some bread. I got
What
some
you got?
sourdough. I got sourdough, rye, pumpernickel. That marble. I got that marble bread. I got a lot of that pumpernickel. Black folks don't eat no pumpernickel. I got French onion rolls.
You got some bagels?
Multigrain wheat. Huh?
You got some bagels?
We got them bagels. We got them the bagel with the cucumber in them. We got the bagel with little spinach sprinkles on them. We got all kind of bagels. So I like your boy, man. But meanwhile,
Where you gonna be? You gonna be selling the bread today? 'Cause I ain't lying. I wasn't trying to change the stuff, but I really need some bread though.
Yeah, I be over there in the West End, over there by the Rental Center, in the alley, right in the alley, right next to Rental Center and Shoe Show.
And what kind of bread you got?
But now hold on, it's not Shoe Show no more. Now it's Shoe Carnival. So come over there about 11 o'clock.
What you got though?
I got rye, sourdough, pumpernickel, and I got that hard wheat bread. It's that hard wheat, that multigrain wheat.
That sourdough.
No sourdough, but especially the pumpernickel. Please come get that pumpernickel. Don't nobody want it.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, everybody's talking about it, and my feelings are hurt, honey. They're saying, y'all, that NFL star Patrick Mahomes, y'all, his comments, y'all, about nappy hair then caused everybody hurt feelings. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the NFL star, honey, sparked backlash on social media, y'all, when he explained why he cut his 3C hair. I don't know what 3C means, honey. But they say in an interview recently, they're saying that the three-time Super Bowl champion said that he didn't cut his unkept mohawk for superstitious reasons. He said, quote, I wanted to do it for a while, but it was kind of one of those superstitions. He said, I kept winning the Super Bowl, which is a good thing, but I didn't want to cut the hair while I was doing it. Now they're saying Patrick added y'all that he planned to cut his hair whether the Kansas City Chiefs won or lost the 2025 Super Bowl back in February. He said, quote, I told everybody during the season that win or lose, if we win 3 in a row or if we lose, I'm getting a haircut, and that's enough, and that's enough said. But they're saying, however, though, Ricky, this is sad, y'all. They're saying that Patrick caused hurt feelings in the black community, y'all, where he described his 3C hair as nappy. They're saying, he said, quote, I'm very excited I've looked at some videos from last year, and I can't believe all you guys let me keep that nappy hair for so long, he said. He said, like, I look way better now with the short hair, so I'll keep it, honey, and keep that going on forward.
So you can't say nappy hair
You
no
can't
more?
say nappy?
Well, well, not from him, because Ricky, that's not a good look. Because if you gotta remember, honey, the black community
I'm just confused. I know what he meant. I know he didn't.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, but it's like he's going against his daddy, Ricky. His daddy is black and his mama is white, y'all. And they're saying he got 3 children, but that's not a good look.
Say nappy hair.
Come on, man.
Yeah, but
I'm
Ricky,
just trying to figure out. I'm just trying to figure out. Can you can't say nappy no more?
Well, the black community is hurt, Ricky, by that. So you know.
But they the one using it. We the ones saying.
Yeah,
it's a group called Nappy Roots, a rap group. Like,
Come on now. And I don't listen to them because I don't like that
well,
word.
we know you don't listen to. Oh Lord.
Happy to be nappy.
Yeah, but
Right.
it's sad. I feel bad. I mean, he should have said my maybe kinky hair. Or
I think it's
something
like 5 people
Why?
that's hurt
No.
by this.
Sure.
They
Okay.
think everybody else.
Okay.
Ain't
You
nobody
can't
else.
say nothing.
Nappy. I know. That's
We
crazy.
got bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, but the black community is hurt, and when the black
Well,
community
they
is
shouldn't
hurt,
be. They've been
you
hearing
know,
this word since we was all babies. Our
Right.
grandmamas say it.
We know what we mean. That don't mean nothing degrading and stuff. Sometimes, man, people be taking stuff to the extreme.
Yeah,
You know
I wear
what
my
I'm
hair
saying?
nappy
We not
every
against
day.
we not against the the people, everybody that wear their hair natural and whatever.
Yeah.
Is it that group that's mad
well,
about it?
probably so. And he should have been saying that's the word. He should have been using the word natural instead of nappy. It's
Man,
more
please, they know what the
PC.
hell that man talking about. They trying to make something out of nothing.
I'm just, I don't know if I'm going to follow him anymore or even watch his games.
Come on, Gary.
Man,
Well, you ain't been watching
games anyway.
Yeah, well,
Gary, you know how many times you done call my hair nappy? Really?
Well, that's different though.
Get him.
Okay, it's
Your hair
okay.
is nappy though.
And I like it. It's all right. I'm cool with
Well,
it.
we're just gonna pray, honey, because I feel bad for the community. But all right, moving on, honey. Speaking of feeling bad for the community, y'all, this here's a sad story, and we need to definitely pray about it, y'all. Raven Simone, Brat, one of your very good friends, honey, she revealed, y'all, that she and her wife, Miranda, on Mayday, sleep in separate bedrooms. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the Cosby Star and Miranda opened up about their sleeping arrangements, honey, on April 24th, honey. They're saying both ladies agreed that sleeping in separate bedrooms saved their marriage. Now, they're saying Raven admitted that it was her idea to sleep in separate beds last year. Miranda feared that Raven Simone was, honey, dropping a hint that she grew tired of their union and wanted out of that beautiful marriage, y'all. Now, they're saying Miranda confessed, y'all, that social pressures from her parents and TikTok users made her think that married couples sleeping apart was a red flag. But after talking to other straight and gay couples, they say she soon warmed up to the idea of going to separate bedrooms at the end of the night, y'all. She said, we function better in separate places, y'all. That's what Miranda said. Do y'all sleep in separate bedrooms? I mean, married people, y'all married people. That's not a
Hell no. Hell, why be married?
Nah.
Oh my God.
But my grandparents did it now. My grandparents did it. My granddaddy had a room on the other end of the bed where he'd go look at his little Playboy magazine. And my grandmama had her other side of the bed. I think they just stayed together to be together for the family. And they loved each other, but they liked to sleep separate.
Yeah.
My grandma said his toenails was too long. It was just different things.
Yeah.
You
It
know?
was different.
So whatever works, for the relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
But I
Sleeping
like
in
to
the
sleep in
den
the
on the
same
weekend.
bed.
I love sleeping on the couch on the weekends. I don't get in the bed on the weekend because you just up all night watching TV because you don't get to do it during the week because you have to wake up and do the morning show. So
But that's not
Yeah.
sleeping in a whole. That's not sleeping in a whole different bedroom.
Right.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah. I mean, Alfred,
strokes for
Rocky, do
different
y'all
folks,
y'all
y'all.
sleep in separate bedrooms?
No.
I mean,
No,
I
man.
mean,
Shoot,
you
me-
should.
me-
I mean, everybody. I mean, I wouldn't dare sleep in the bed with my mate. I watched Leave It to Beaver growing up, and they slept in separate beds, honey. June and Ward. So I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
I love
mean,
Lucy. They all did it then. Come
Yeah.
on.
So
sleeping in separate bed. Well, how they get all them damn kids?
well, you just run to the bedroom and do it, and then run back to your bed
and
and
then
go
go
sleep.
back to your room.
Ain't nobody got time to be doing all that.
Same.
Right?
Like animals when they mate,
I'm
they
sure it's not like
break
that.
up and they just go their separate ways.
Right. Just turn your back to each other.
The damn gorilla over there, he over there ain't studying the baby mama no more.
Yes.
Oh my God. My God, what have this world come to?
Yes, Lord. I mean, honey.
The dude giraffe off his neck is Never mind. Go ahead.
All right, the color of the day, honey, is what
What's going on here?
Yeah, dog.
The color of the day, y'all, honey, is milky lavender. On the high end, you say milky lavender, and on the low, just say beautiful light mauve. Y'all, that's the color for the day, honey.
Yeah, that damn gorilla done got somebody pregnant. Now he be sitting over there in the corner by himself, looking through the glass. And don't be studying the baby mama over there pregnant, and she working hard trying to get bananas and stuff for the little gorillas and
It's
stuff.
different.
And the dude gorilla, the big silverback, don't be studying. Man, I done watched them at the sun and said, "This man, he don't even like her."
Yeah, them gorillas be gangster when they be when they be mating.
What are we talking about?
They come,
here?
they come right,
that can relate.
They come right to the glass and do it in front of your kids.
Oh my God, it's true. It's so true.
And then they leave.
This is bad.
The female
Real
gorilla
bad.
be like, wait, that's it?
Man, it'd be horrible, man, especially at the Dallas Zoo.
It's so disrespectful.
Oh, what's
God.
going on here?
Damn giraffe, 5'8" at the Dallas Zoo. Y'all better take the kids to Fort Worth Zoo.
So,
Then they cut all the lion hair off. The male lion, he got a low haircut.
You got a fade.
Yeah, they put him to sleep and let Pedro go in there and cut his hair. Right, you want to see a picture? I'm finna post a picture.
Nobody wants to see a picture.
The lion don't roar, he young.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Ain't the time right now. It's 26 minutes after the hour, y'all. We've all heard the breaking news story that beginning May the 5th, the government is about to start collections on student loans that are in default. And here to help explain what's going on to help us manage our student loans is our money expert, Jini Thornton. Jini, good morning. Happy to have
you. Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Good morning, Jini.
Jini, this is coming from the Trump administration. Didn't Joe Biden, what's up with that?
Listen, sure. Our former President Joe Biden, remember he was trying to get student loans canceled for certain people who met criteria. Trump administration came in, shut all of that down, and now they're actually beginning the collections process. So let's jump right into this. First thing I want to start talking about, y'all, are who are they really focused on? And this change really affects the 5.3 million borrowers who were in default before the pandemic. So I'm going to say that one more time. 5.3 million people were in default before the pandemic, and now the Department of Education is saying it's time for them to begin paying. So default means that these are people who had not made payments in at least 9 months, and now unless they get into the system, start communicating with the Department of Ed or their loan servicer, collections will begin.
So,
go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, so how exactly are people going to even know if they're in default with their student loans? How will they know about that?
So what the Department of Education is getting ready to do is they're going to begin to start communicating with people. So they say that they're going to begin sending out letters. I've read things that they're even going to be calling people, posting on social media. I think the best thing for people to do is either go to studentaid.gov directly or contact their loan servicer directly. Y'all know it's going to be a lot of scammers out there. It's going to be a lot of misinformation out there. So instead of waiting for somebody to reach out to you, please, again, contact your student loan servicer directly or go to studentaid.gov for more information.
Well, you know what, Jini? I know many people are confused because even though they have a federally backed student loan, they have a loan servicer. What is a loan servicer and what do they do?
Brat, thank you for asking that because a lot of people have no idea what that means. So a loan servicer is a company that was assigned to handle things like billing, helping people set up payment plans based on need. They are in place. Now, you don't pay extra for that, and they were literally picked by the federal government. Now, there's 7 main companies, and so maybe you've heard of companies like Morial, Ed Financial, Aid Advantage, ESI, ECSI. Those are examples of a few of them. Now, because y'all think about it, Trump is beginning to dismantle the Department of Education. So it's going to be really important that you communicate directly with your loan servicer. Now, I'm hearing the wait times are really, really long right now because a lot of people are scared and trying to get some information. But again, please make sure your information is current with your loan servicer. If you've moved, they need to make sure that they have your correct mailing address. So if they are trying to get in touch with you, y'all, please don't be hiding. You want to make sure that they literally can get in touch with you so they don't begin to garnish your wages.
Well, that's a good question. That's a good statement. But anyway, I'm familiar with that, Jini. But now there's been a lot of talk about garnishing people's pay, to collect on these defaulted loans. So how do garnishment work? And I can tell you how that works because I was garnished.
So think about it this way. Garnishment, whether it's for your car note or for your student loan, everything is going to work the same. They have to communicate with you first. It's not like you just wake up and your money is gone. Obviously, they also have to communicate with your employer first.
Yep.
And your employer also has to let you know that they're getting ready to make an adjustment in your pay. Now, the maximum that they can take is 15% of your net wages. Again, that's your net wages. But, y'all, they can also take things like your tax refunds, and they can even garnish like your Social Security benefits, too. So it doesn't have to get to this. If you get in the system, get everything current. Current does not mean current on all of your payments. But get in the system, then you can bypass garnishment. Please don't let it get to this point.
It got to it with me.
Right. So if people have questions, and they need help with their loan, where do they need to go?
Definitely people want to go to studentaid.gov. That's G-O-V. Again, studentaid.gov. And then also, Ricky, based on who their loan servicer is, there's 7 different potential companies. Please contact your loan servicer directly. It's really, really important that you do that.
You know what, Jini? Let's say somebody can't afford their federally backed student loan payments. Do they have options? What should they do?
You know what, Brat? Obviously, there's been a challenge with that as well because, when Biden came out and said, wait a minute, we're going to change the repayment program. We're going to begin forgiving student loans. What happened when the Trump administration started? They literally shut all of that down. And so people have not been able to apply for what's called an IBR, which is an income-based repayment plan. So all of that is supposed to begin to open back up again in May. Now, the only however is it's probably going to take a while. Right now, the backlog is 1.9 million applications. I'm going to say that one more time. 1.9 million people have already applied, and they have not been pushed through the system. So definitely, again, reach out to your loan servicer because that's what's going to help you apply for a payment plan that's based on your income and your family size.
All right, y'all, if you have any questions for Jini about your student loans, hit us up at 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. More with Jini Thornton up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
No.
Do you think I mean to hurt you?
No.
Do you think I want to hurt you?
No.
I can love you better. Do you want me to hurt you?
No.
Do you think I mean to hurt you?
No.
I can love you better.
Let's take it on the road.
Yeah,
Going on the road.
Hey, Brad, put me on one of your shows, Brad.
Let's go. Let's
Put
go.
me on the- Let's go.
go.
All right, y'all. This is Money Monday, and we're talking about student loans today. And Jini Thornton is here to answer all of your questions about loan forgiveness and upcoming May the 5th default deadline. So let's get to the phones. Get at me, 866-9-RICKEY. Good morning. You on with Jini Thornton?
Yes. If I am currently in a payment plan or in school, does the default situation affect me?
Hey, good morning. No, if you are currently on a payment plan, you are complying with your payment plan, you should not have any issues at all. This is only for people who are in default.
All right. All right, y'all with Jini Thornton. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. I was calling to see how this new act affects those who have the income-based repayment plan. Should we be concerned about this?
So for those of you who already have an income-based repayment plan, that program literally right now is being overhauled. So the applications now are opening up in May for those people who want to apply for it. But for those of you who are already in it, you should be okay. And if anything is going to change, obviously you will get direct communication from the Department of Education. But right now, no changes have been made to that program yet.
Aren't you? Yeah, people are shocked about that. Aren't you on with Janai Thornton? Good morning.
I wanted to know, in regards to the student loan May 5th thing that they're putting into place, what happens if they've already done that to you in the last 2 weeks and did not notify you? So in my situation, they already put my student loans into default, and I found out April 11th and wasn't notified about it as opposed to the May 5th date.
Hey, good morning. If it were me, what I would be doing right now is contacting my loan servicer. There's nothing that your employer can do. Your employer just has to comply with whatever information that was given to them. But I would be going directly to the loan servicer. When I was talking about the default program, this is where people related to people who were in default before the pandemic and had not been making payments at all. You may have a very different situation, but again, go to your loan servicer directly, okay? Hopefully that helps.
All right, y'all, with Janai Thornton, good morning.
Yes, my question is, I'm with the public service, and also, what is the minimum amount that I can pay for the loan?
Okay, so the minimum amount that you can pay is based on what your income is and your family size. So you're going to have to go through your servicer directly to go through the income-based repayment plan model to determine what your payment's going to be based on your specific situation.
All right, Janai, that's good information. And, man, we needed to talk about that. So much stuff be going on, and people just don't know because we be so focused on other stuff, man. This is having a direct effect on people. And as always, thank you so much for all of this good information. And if anybody have any questions, and let everybody know how they can reach you.
You can always follow me at Janai Thornton. That's JINITHORNTON. That is social media and my website. Y'all have an amazing Money Monday today.
Hey, you too, Janai. Janai, thank you so much, y'all. The one and only Janai Thornton, y'all. Chicken and waffle mix coming up with John Lyon on the ones and twos. Is the mix that'll stay in your head all day. Up next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is about that time. Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. Jeff, good morning. Happy Monday. Happy to have you.
Man, I'm so glad to be with y'all. Happy Monday to you all, too. Listen, I know that you all have spent some time talking about this Shedeur Sanders piece, and I got to go in a little bit deeper because I just think there's so much to this. And I'm hearing people. What's funny to me is I'm hearing people that I never heard talk about football, talking like they're a general manager of a team. But I think that there's so much. So number one, I think more than one thing can be true. I think that this was ridiculous, and everybody that thought that this slide was ridiculous is right. I mean, at the end of the day, that teams can assess a player's skills however they want to, but when you see people being picked who don't have the skills that Shedeur has, you have to look side-eyed at this. But you also have to say, listen, there is a way that you approach pre-draft and you take risks with every decision you make. If you decide to go to the combine, if you decide to go to senior day, you happen to have a father who is a Hall of Fame player. But here's the thing, Rick. What I think is paramount is that football is an American sport. There is no more major sport that is an American sport than American football. They don't play it in the rest of the world. The owners are very American, and it has the values of America, which are power. And they don't. Sure, there's some racist stuff that's a part of this, but there are power dynamics here. And the goal I've always thought of the NFL is to humble everybody. And I think that is what they are attempting to do in this case. They are attempting to humble an entire family. and almost put them in their place, because power dynamics in the NFL are about putting everybody that's not one of the 32 billionaire owners in their place. And you see it even with this nut kid who was the son of the Falcons coordinator, who thought it was funny to call Shedeur and pretend like he was a GM from the Saints. And all they had to do was give an apology. I mean, I just think that it's ridiculous that you're not even talking about there being some bigger form of accountability for this practical joke that wasn't a joke. But what I am happy about, Rick, is that these are the things that ensure that the right story gets told. There is a scripture that talks about God preparing a table in front of my enemies. And I am telling you right now that all the hate this kid has had to deal with, he has the opportunity now to show and prove. And you know what's been most paramount for me is I keep getting to see videos of 3 black men, primarily a father and 2 sons, that in the midst of what would have crushed other people, they still laughing together.
Come on.
They still joking together. They still supporting each other. They still loving on each other. They still cracking jokes on each other. And so no matter what I love more than anything is that Deion Sanders has built a family rooted in love, and we got to see it during their most difficult time. And if you don't think that's going to fuel this young man when he goes to my favorite city, which is Cleveland, Ohio, with the Cleveland Browns, and proves to everybody that he is not only NFL caliber, but he is the kind of player that makes a difference. I am so excited for the story that Shedeur Sanders gets to write because of the foolishness that they tried to write on him. And that is a lesson to every single one of us. I mean, the beautiful thing is he is going to prove who he is, regardless of what he does on the field. I'm just excited about it. I'm excited for him. I'm excited that he's coming to Cleveland, Ohio. I'm excited that he's going to come to a city that loves anybody that's willing to go to work. And I'm excited about him going to work. So listen, you all, as much as people try to write your story for you, recognize that nobody is the author or finisher than God. And once we lean into that, man, to hell with all of these haters, with the power dynamics, with the fools that are trying to write his story. This family has shown that they write their own story, and I'm excited to be a viewer in the story that they have yet to write.
Oh, that's good. That's good stuff right there. Good stuff. That's a good. And we got to talk more about it. We got to get into some of the statistics. I can't even talk this damn morning.
Statistics.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you know how you're talking.
Teamwork, y'all.
Frozen, just had a big ass cup of ice. But we got to get more into it, man. I'm really interested in this, and I just become obsessed with it over the weekend. But I really do think that he has a great opportunity, and I think he's gonna show him. I really believe he's gonna show him. Absolutely, man. Happy that he's there. I hope Deshaun Watson and all of them put in some time with him, and do what they can do to help him and help him be the best that he could be. We love Coach Prime. On a personal level, he's been definitely, he's made everybody a better father, and he's a good example of what fatherhood is and look like, and I just absolutely love everything. Jeff, thank you. Let everybody know how you can be reached.
Absolutely. Y'all hit me at Jeff's Nation on IG. Appreciate you.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, 27 minutes after the hour, y'all front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Monday, April 28th. Here's what's going on in the news. After nearly 30 years leading the church, Bishop T.D. Jakes is stepping back from the Potter's House in Dallas.
One man plants, another man waters, but only God gives the increase. I came to plant. I think I planted pretty good. But I wanted to introduce to you your pastors.
His daughter, Sarah Jakes Roberts, and her husband, Tori Roberts, are set to take over as senior pastors later this year. The move follows.
I just really admire that, and I got a whole commentary I would like to do on that one day where I have some time to just talk about that what he did, which I think is awesome. But I really want to break that down because I come from ministry and grew up in ministry and I just want to break that down. Maybe tomorrow we can create a segment because I really want to go into some depth about that because I think that's actually great. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's amazing.
For him to pass that on to
Passing
Sarah
the torch.
Jakes like that. Oh my God, I just absolutely love it. And we're gonna get into it. We're gonna put a whole segment together for Bishop Jakes on tomorrow. So I'm excited about it.
Let's get it. In other news, House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries and Senator Cory Booker took to the Capitol steps yesterday for a live-streamed sit-in. Booker emphasized showing up is crucial.
In order to win this fight, we've talked about the ingredients. We need the power of the people. We need people that, as the great Frederick Douglass says, I worked for years, prayed for years for my freedom, and I was still a slave. It wasn't until I started praying with my hands and praying with my feet that I found my salvation.
Jeffries and Booker are sounding the alarm over what they're calling a dangerous situation in America. Talk about a bad decision. How dumb is this, y'all? Just 2 days before he was set to go free, an inmate in Nashville took off from a work release site. Police say Tyreek Harris walked away and got caught the very next day. So now instead of heading home, he is facing fresh charges on top of his original probation violation. Oh, my God. For information on these stories and more, visit the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Y'all can't be sending them damn pictures on that phone.
You can't do it.
There's a few of them that'll make you take off. You can't wait for them 2 days.
You think that's what it was?
I've been out there on work releasing and took off.
Come on, man.
Yes,
Here's
sir.
a look at sports.
Like Meg Thee Stallion.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
3-point game. No timeouts for the Lakers. Reed guarding. Doncic looking. James, corner, Reeves, three-pointer. No good. Rebound McDaniels. It's over. The T-Wolves go up 3-1 in the series.
How about that? Did anybody see this coming? NBA playoffs, man. Let me tell you something. The Minnesota Timberwolves up 3-1 over the Lakers. Let me tell you, the Lakers starting lineup played the entire second half.
They ain't getting no rest.
Because they ain't got no deep bench.
How many years I've been saying this on the radio?
It's a fact,
If you don't have a bench, you can't win the finals.
Come on,
because your starters have to get some rest.
They played the entire
LeBron was tired, man. LeBron was still blocking them shots, though.
And LeBron didn't have no points in the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't need none, but he was blocking shots. And he was making steals and stuff. He was showing up, though.
Can they come back from being down 3-1? He's done it before. Anthony Edwards, 43 points, man, for Minnesota. He's a dog. Can he close out? It is
I'm going to tell you
what
something. When Anthony Edwards get to dancing, you're going to have to close and you got to pull up on him because he's getting ready to shoot.
Hey, dog, you can't stop
when he start
man.
dancing with that ball, you got to pull up.
It's AE versus AE. Can't nobody guard that dude, man. It is what it is. Colorado quarterback Shedeur Sanders was selected 144th pick in the NFL draft by the Cleveland Browns in the 5th round. And the crazy news was Atlanta Falcons defensive coordinator Jeff Ulbrich's son, Jax Ulbrich, admitted to prank calling Shedeur Sanders during the 2nd round of the draft, pretended to be a representative from the New Orleans Saints, and he told Shedeur that they were going to be drafting him next. And that's got to be the dirtiest prank call that you could ever put on somebody.
What?
Yes, sir.
I bet he won't come outside.
Oh, no.
He's getting all kind of threats.
He apologized, but he's still getting them threats.
Yeah, he apologized from inside that dorm room. He ain't coming outside.
Come on, dog.
Yeah. When Black Twitter get pissed, teed off, you don't want to do that because that's a real sensitive spot for a lot of us.
Yes, sir. We're going to see if anything happens to him, man. But shout out to Shiloh Sanders, man, the other son of Deion. He didn't get drafted, but he did receive an undrafted contract to attend camp for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man. So he's going to be in camp with Tampa Bay. It is what it is, man. More coming with the sports. Follow me on social media at Rock T Holla. Brat got the hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
Oh, come on, dog.
All right, y'all, it's about that time for the hot spot and the dogs are barking. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good.
Yeah.
That's a big Doberman old picture.
You damn right. son. Everybody got that neighbor got them dogs in the backyard be working, keeping you up all night. Come on.
Oh, my goodness. Well, good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, while streaming on Twitch this past Friday, Kanye West said he should have had babies with Paris Hilton instead of his ex-wife, Kim Kardashian. Here you go.
I should have had babies with Paris Hilton over Kim Kardashian. You guys, could you imagine if I had kids with Paris Hilton, how many hotels I have now? Think about that, the Hilton. You know what I'm saying? And Paris Hilton had the vision, and then that's what happened. Kim was like the Virgil. Kim was like Paris Hilton's Virgil. If you like Arnold Schwarzenegger and you have a kid with a nanny, the nanny only power is to take your kids. So Kim's only power is to take my kids. I had a baby with a assistant, bro, and then put her on Vogue.
This is sad.
Okay, you the one when it got her pregnant and had all the kids with her.
Couldn't wait to have kids.
What are you talking about?
First of all, she was definitely doing her thing before him.
Right?
Okay, and she was definitely a hot commodity. Everybody wanted her before him. So, my God, I can't.
That's why he went and got her.
What is going exactly?
What is he going through? What is he talking about?
Paris Hilton wasn't thinking about him.
Please turn his mic off. Please turn his mic off. However, the live stream didn't last long because he got banned from the streaming platform just 7 minutes after he started.
Crazy.
He also made several slurs once again about Jewish people and the LGBT plus community, and he threw up a Nazi salute. So I just think he's just trying to be banned and hated by everybody, and this is maybe the way he feels like he stays in the spotlight, and that's the only time we talk about him is when he's doing something negative, because probably when he do his music and stuff, people stop caring because everything he do is crazy, and it's just like, dude, what are you doing?
Man, at one point, man, he made some good the background right now.
I know.
He made some good music that I still enjoy to this day.
Me too.
And it's like I have to, I still listen to it. I can't help it because I just love that particular. What is the album called? This off of
College Dropout.
College Dropout.
I swear I can't to this day. But man, I don't know what happened to him after that. He hadn't been the same since the passing of his mother, and I just hope that he get the help that he needs. That's what I think. Something wrong with him.
Yeah, we just need to keep him lifted in prayer for real, and not just say it and do it. All right, y'all, for more information
he showed
on
up
these...
at church Sunday yesterday dressed up like the Ku Klux Klan. I've got up and moved.
What?
Dr. Davidson wouldn't even preach. Go ahead, man.
For more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. You can catch me on all my social media at So Brat. Coming up, Marc Morial, the president of the National Urban League, will join us to tell us about the Freedom to Learn Week of Action. All right? And we got the praise mix down with the White Stone up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, this is Monday, time for the State of Black America. And this morning we have the current president of the National Urban League, Marc Morial. Hey, good morning, Mr. Marc. We're happy to have you, and I know there's a lot going on in Black America.
Good morning, Ricky. Good to be with you this morning, and I'm Marc Morial, President and CEO of the National Urban League, bringing you the State of Black America on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Two things this morning. Today, I'll be at the Supreme Court with Reverend William Barber and a number of other faith leaders as we activate, as we push back, as we make a very important point about the moral insanity of the budget that was passed by the GOP. This budget, which would cut aid to education and health care and children, is harmful, it's hateful, it's draconian. So we're activating and encouraging people all across the nation to push back and tell their members of Congress not to vote for the appropriations that will fund this budget. We've got to stop this budget in its tracks because it will harm people. It'll harm children. It'll harm our seniors. It'll harm our ability to compete economically as a nation. Number two, and very importantly, you may have read that there are efforts now to undermine the Smithsonian Museum of African American History in Washington, D.C. There's a frenzied assault on American history outlined in an executive order called Restoring Truth and Sanity to American History. It's a tactic in this agenda to erode democracy, entrench inequities, and reinforce injustice. I'm joining, as many others are, in the Freedom to Learn Coalition and sounding the alarm that the attempted mass erasure of Black history and Black culture is a key precondition for anti-democratic slide. Hashtag hands off our history. Freedom to Learn, it's a national week of action, a mobilization in opposition to this campaign to suppress truth and history and wipe out decades of progress when it comes to civil rights and equality in America. I'll take part on Wednesday in a virtual event, Beyond the First 100 Days, centering racial justice and black history in our fight for democracy. There'll be a conversation to provide an assessment of what the first 100 days has meant for the fight for racial justice. On Saturday, things culminate in Washington, D.C., with a demonstration in strong defense of the National Museum of African American History. It's hashtag Hands Off Our History / Freedom to Learn. Be a part, participate in it. If you can join us in Washington, D.C., we'll be at the District Building on the morning of Saturday, May 3rd for this strong demonstration in defense of the National Museum of African American History. If you can't make it, visit your local museums and libraries. Seek out exhibitions and collections that recognize the contributions of black Americans and share photos on social media with the hashtag Hands Off Our History. You can also sign a petition at freedomtolearn.net. Now is the time for us to stand up. Black history is American history. American history is black history. We will not allow it to be erased. Once again, this is Marc Morial bringing you the State of Black America on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Follow me on all social media and continue to have a great day and a great week. Be strong and continue to fight. I'll see you next week on the radio.